John. John!
I'm
It's erratic. Come on! Come on!
Oh God. Oh my God.
No. You saved me. Why? You could have let me die. You need to face justice for what you've done. You really love that word. Justice. You hide behind it. You think it forgives all your sins. Remember that night? Drinking frappes under the stars. You dishing out advice about the ladies. Me finding out you were the bad. It was perfect. You know, some part of me always knew. Someone like you, you'd never really be friends with someone like me. But I wanted to believe it so badly. We had some good times, didn't we, Bruce? It wasn't all bad. I wish we had never met. You say the cruelest things, Bruce. I know you don't mean them. You and I were meant to be together. I'll be the knife in your side until the end of time. Or until you finally bleed out.
Oh shit. Is that the end of it? Is that the end? Oh shit. How come I make 6 videos on
You
this?
can sure take some punishment, Wayne. I'll give you that. Dish it out, too. I'm pulling my people out of Gotham effective immediately. I want you to know, we're square. Your secret is safe with me. After everything you've done, it's only right.
Thank you. If the wrong people found out who I am.
That's not going to happen. At least not because of me. Anything else we need to discuss? Or is this goodbye?
Catwoman.
I thought she'd be pretty high on your list. You two certainly have been close. I've got a collar on her for now. But seeing how she put herself on the line against Joker, maybe I'd be willing to take it off. As a token of my goodwill.
Catwoman has a sordid past.
Past?
Catwoman
I'd say
has a
present,
sordid
with decent
past.
odds on future, too.
I'll keep a lid on that, but give her a fresh start. Clear her record.
What record? Anyone else you're concerned about?
What about
40.
Jim? Joker hurt him pretty bad.
They're saying he might not walk again, at least not without a cane. He saved thousands of lives with that map. Trading you like that? He's clearly been taking lessons from the agency. I'm inclined to give him a medal. Maybe his old title too, if he wants it. Tough old dog like him. He's good for a junkyard like Gotham.
Jim deserves the highest honor. Like always, he put his duty first.
It can't have been easy for him.
Yeah, like always.
So, what else?
First.
And
Avesta.
Avesta. Is she going with you?
Poor Iman. You really got inside her head, didn't you? I know it was her that destroyed Riddler's blood. She's gonna have to answer for that. I need to be able to trust the people who work for me.
She can work with
Let her
me.
come work for me. I'll find her a job at Wayne Enterprises.
Is that what she wants?
She should at least know it's an option.
Okay, then. I'll mention it. She's pretty fond of Gotham. God knows why. And of you. You know, she loves that steak place on Clinton Street. Maybe you should take her sometime.
I'll see you around.
I'll see you around.
It's always possible, Bruce. But I'll tell you one thing. I'll be over the moon if I never have to come back to this wasteland.
All teams accounted for, ma'am. Airlift is en route.
Thank you, Agent. I'll be right there.
We were able to pick up Miss Fox's trail. She's taken to the rooftops.
Good. Stay with her until I tell you otherwise. Word is Tiffany Fox copped to Riddler's murder. Personally, I don't give a damn about what happened to that lady. But I know how you feel about lethal force. I can bring her in if you want. Lay a charge on her. Unless that's something you'd rather take care
Let
of
me
yourself.
handle it.
Tiffany and I go way back. I'd rather deal with her myself.
My people will let you know where to find her. Take care of yourself, Bruce Wayne.
Well, I'll take care of myself. Don't worry. Don't worry, I'll take care of myself. Bro, you know, I don't even know what time it is. Five. Got pretty good timing. Because it's almost over and I gotta go to the bathroom. Mayor's office, oh boy. I knew this would be a possibility when I met you.
Tiffany, we need to talk.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, I figured.
I made it. Thinking someday I'd be fighting by your side. Not running from you. I was working up the courage to tell you. Joker? He just... guessed it somehow. Said he knows another psychopath when he sees one.
Wow, and then
It was almost a relief to admit it. I'm sorry you found out that way.
You know I don't condone killing. Not even scum like Riddler.
I've been dreading this moment. Especially since I learned who you are under that mask. I was afraid of what might happen if you found out. I guess I was hoping you never would.
I always find out. You should be afraid.
I'm sorry. I know what I did was wrong. But Riddler tore my family apart, Bruce. My mother hasn't left the house since the funeral. And Luke? He just lashes out. My father's death broke them. It broke all of us. I won't ask for forgiveness. But I hope you can understand why I had to do it.
You know
I
what?
just felt so powerless.
You're only human.
Like my life was crumbling around me.
Revenge is an impulse, one to be checked. I can't condone it. But I do understand it.
Thank you. That means a lot. I couldn't bear it if you despised me. So, where do we go from here? I suppose this puts me on...
If you want to fill your father's shoes, you need to learn right from wrong. You need someone to teach you.
You're giving me a second chance?
Think of it more as a sentence. You'll have to work hard for your redemption.
I promise I won't let you down.
Then let's get started.
Love this. I love this. We're working side by side. Fractured. Yeah, there's a little fracture. What can you do? I mean, oh boy.
I was going to write a note, but I'm not a coward. At least I don't want to be. Not anymore. Then again, this won't be the first time I've found my courage in a single malt.
Courage for what?
Saying goodbye.
Alfred, no.
I'm leaving, Bruce.
You just need rest, Alfred. Why don't you take a long vacation? Like we talked about. Someplace in the sun, on the other side of the world from Gotham.
I rather think this vacation will be permanent.
But why?
This war of ours is not what it was when we started. I no
Why?
longer have the stomach for it. It's not sustainable. At least not for me.
I can't do this.
Come on, Alfred. You know I can't do what I do, what we do, without your help.
Well, maybe you don't have to do it at all. Our mission used to be so clear. Catch the criminals, lock them up. But nothing is clear anymore. At least not to me. Now everything has become so gray.
Gray. Talk to me, Alfred.
We used John Doe, exploited his friendship to get you into the pact. We took advantage of someone you met in an asylum, for God's sake.
I'll admit that wasn't our finest moment, but at the time it seemed like our best course of action.
Precisely my point. Our best judgment is no longer good enough.
The hell?
You led John Doe to believe you were his friend. Turning on him when he killed those agents, that pushed him to become Joker.
What's your point?
Sometimes it's as if Batman creates the evil he means to destroy. For all our good intentions, I fear we only make things worse. A dreadful thought, I know, but one that keeps me awake at night.
How many whiskeys is that, Alfred?
Not nearly enough. Anyone who comes into contact with us suffers. Lucius is gone. Tiffany has blood on her hands. I foolishly thought bringing her in might make things better. As if her enthusiasm might remind us how things were in the beginning. She was on Joker's guest list because of her relationship to you. Selina, too. It's a miracle any of us survived that ghastly dinner. But Joker certainly made his point. The lives we touch are touched by pain. Friends, colleagues, innocents. No one is spared.
That's a price I'm willing to pay. In war, there are always casualties. But it doesn't mean you give up the fight.
I've served in my share of wars, Bruce. More even than you. There are some fights you cannot win. One thing is for certain, my tremors are gone.
That's great news, Al.
They stopped the minute I made the decision to go. I thought it was a kidnapping with leading that caused them. Some kind of residual trauma. But I had it wrong.
What the hell's wrong with my microphone?
This sense of powerlessness I've been feeling, it came from something I saw in you. The tremors, the fainting spells.
Alfred, I'm so sorry. I've caused you so much pain.
No, please, don't misunderstand me. Let me explain. Your father was driven by an obsession, by a need to control. He rushed headlong into the darkness, thinking himself invincible, oblivious to the cost. Just like you.
Not like me. I chased that
Really?
darkness away.
And yet, history is repeating itself. I'm more certain of
the
that
darkness
with
away.
every passing day.
Alfred, these
These
comparisons.
comparisons, you can't really believe that.
know the evil my father was capable of. You think you see that in me?
I said nothing about evil,
You-
Bruce.
Then what are you saying?
I'm saying you'll end up in the same place. Face down in an alley. Shot in the dark by criminals in some godforsaken corner of Gotham. I won't be witness to that. I won't bury you, too. I stood by and did nothing while Thomas destroyed himself, along with everyone he loved. I enabled him, like I've been enabling you.
God, Alfred, please
Realizing this,
no.
I've never felt so helpless. I wanted things to be different for you, my boy. You deserved a better life than the one I gave you. I failed you, and for that I'm sorry.
Alfred, I'm nothing without you. You're my father. The best father anyone could have hope for.
A good father wants his children to be happy and safe. Seeing how far you are from either, it's why I have to go. Well, I don't want to miss my flight. There's always traffic around the airport.
Alfred.
You don't have to do it, Bruce. There are other ways of doing good in the world. But you pour everything into your bloody crusade, and I know you too well to hope you'll ever change.
Oh God, Alfred.
You're right.
I'm sorry, Alfred.
It's who I am. I will always be Batman.
I'm sorry.
That will never change.
I know. Rubbish goes out on Tuesday, and there's lasagna in the freezer. I'm sure you'll manage.
Oh God. What am I gonna do? One of the hardest choices is to let Alfred go. So, Director of the Agency, around the world. 235 points. While we're still So beyond you, you play a couple of facts. So you play like apprehend beyond there how you get and also after everything you've been through, water, Jim Gordon.
Gotham's safety is slipping out from under me and I
Phrase,
can't stand it!
Gordon. Gordon was humbled that you would trust him with your senior association with Falcons. However, when Order raided he raided you for tampering with the witness, Warren Gordon supported you. He felt trusted when you told him to follow Payne's attack. Gordon was disgusted at the siding with criminal penalty instead of law. Despite saving Gotham, Governor Osborn wanted you for betraying you. Catwoman.
I weighed my options
On
and
the
what can I
prowl.
say? I don't like to lose.
After recurring to the police department, against Gordon, warned her that was on her tail. She was honored to be invited in the backstage for secret freedom. She was horrified that Harley didn't see something you believed it covered with a fact. Now that you have had more clear from where she is free to decide her future. Stephanie Fox.
I won't
You
let you down.
80% of players working under me. Stephanie Fox is currently involved in this success. She's worried for you when you told her to hide while you helped her succeed. After realizing you were working with the agency, critical in the on you. She was first at the go away and you told her you were better. Now Stephanie is reporting reporting what? Reparating the murder of veteran how is that one just a little weird?
Criminally insane.
Come on.
You're drawn to them, aren't you?
Come on, Avesta. You and 20 agree you'd give her a job. Avesta was traumatized by Wither's gang and laws over here. She was thankful you let it slide when she revealed President Waller. Avesta worried when John your health was presented. Though you told her it wasn't football, she was completely about her being joker. The other agency is now involved in order to as she is employing weighing her prices. Hey, Alfred Penguin.
Hides in plain sight for that long.
You and
Forget who he really is.
After watching the footage of Luke's mind, Alfred was filled with vengeance. And he told Peter secret Alfred and going out. After collapsing the Alfred reassured him to agree with him. He took out a down and talked to his filter. After Alfred left the against criminal defense. Joker! Joker!
We're two threads in the same stitch, bound together, even under strain.
And you found you brought him into the pack, resulting in a successful raid on the agency control away. And was shocked. One was shocked when he talked with Ryan, inviting her out. And you betrayed this trust on his full potential as a villainous poker. He lamented that you had never met him. showing his sorrow with a knife. If you shake hands with the Joker, 64% of players refuse to shake hands with Joker. You and 23% of players will you and players 95% without a you give up the ball for Alfred to stay. You have 58% of your players never chose to give up that one. Wow. Which Joker did you defeat? 44.9% of players defeated Villain Joker. Really? Really? Come on. Well, that is it. Hope we got 16. Hope we got 16.
I
Oh
wish
boy.
we'd never met, Joker.
Well, I can change past, Bruce.
I can't change the past, Brucey.
But I can make sure our future is very, very bright.
Oh shit. Oh shit, what did I do? Well, that's the end of it.